California Girls and then busting Hyman's. Like, what are we doing here? All right, today I'm checking out Sonic Youth. I'm listening to Madonna, Sean, and me. Let's get into it. I can't wait to click the annotations on this song. What? And it's highly annotated too. Hopefully it's multiple. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Highly annotated, baby. Cause it seems on the surface. On the surface, it seems kind of like a murderous song. Just on the surface. I'm not saying it is. That's why I need to click it to find out. Madonna, Sean, and me. I know who Madonna is, and I could assume me is somebody from Sonic Youth. One of them. Who is Sean? The way the song starts, we're gonna kill all the California girls. I'm like, what? Why did women from California, famous ones, start coming to mind? It was so weird because I'm not like advocating for that, but as soon as they said that, I start thinking of, oh, I know who they would go for first, kind of thing, like famous celebrities that get everybody's nerves, kind of thing. We're gonna fire the exploding load. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When they said we're gonna fire the exploding load, I took that into the gutter. But then the next line, in the milkmaid maiden head. So that's in someone's head? In the milkmaid's head? And then you go down to the next part. We'll skip the lyrics are not annotated. Mystery train, three-way plane, expressway into your skull. Fire and exploding load into the maiden's head, expressway into the skull. You know what I'm saying? For me, everything's pointing to murder. That's what everything's pointing to, but the song's probably not about that because, you know, artists, they like to misdirect and be all artsy and whatnot. Then you get to this this outro instrumental section. That was sounding like a bad trip. You know what I mean? If you're on psychedelics, it sounded kind of psychedelic, but you're going on like a darker kind of psychedelic trip. Like maybe that wasn't your intention. You thought you were about to go to La La Land on psychedelics. Really, you're in rah, rah, rah. That's what that felt like right there. But now we're back to the original sound, it seems like. I guess she's over. That last part of the song, I think I paused it before halfway. That second half, that actually went kind of fast. I didn't think it was over already. We're gonna unalive the California Girls. Given the group's obsession with death cult leader Charles Manson, at the time, this seems likely to be an allusion to him. The Manson family occupied the Spawn Movie Ranch in California for 2 years. It's a typically elite lyric, though. It's a typically elliptical lyric, though, in a song where the main event is the extended guitar coda. rather than anything that is sung. So whether it's supposed to be anything more than an impressionistic brushstroke is debatable. Wow, so it could just be an impressionistic brushstroke. That's why it's so hard to understand art. Like, how am I supposed to know that it's just basically, it could just be a line just to make you feel something. Like whatever you feel, an impressionistic brushstroke. Whatever you feel when we say we're gonna unlike the California Girls. Whatever you feel there, maybe it was just a line to drive a certain emotion and it actually doesn't mean anything. What? How do you know that while listening to a song? That's so hard. We're gonna fire the exploding load in the milkmaid maidenhead. The word maidenhead is an archaic British word dating from the Middle Ages, which denotes female virginity. Oh, so I was right to be in the gutter. Some sources state that it refers to the hymen. Oh, so they are gonna... When I saw we're gonna fire the exploding load, I thought of, you know what I thought of. But then in the milkmaid maidenhead, I thought it was like in the milkmaid's head, like in her head. That's why I was like, oh, well, maybe it's not that. I mean, some people do that, but it just seemed like, no, I'm just in the gutter. It's not in the gutter every time. Every time I think it's not in the gutter, it is. I'm the worst. These two lines infer a sexual act. Wow. As an aside, Maidenhead is also a UK town in the Royal Borough of Berkshire. Yeah, but that's an aside. It's definitely, they're not firing an exploding load into the Royal Town Borough of Berkshire. We talking California Girls right here, baby. Now, mystery train through expressway to your skull. That's what I know. This line, and of course, this song's title were borrowed from 1968 Rhythm and Blues Funk LP by Buddy Miles Express. Oh. Mystery Train, blues song by Junior Parker, later made famous by Elvis Presley in a rockabilly version. Three-way plane, presumably a pastiched reference to the titular Madonna, Sean Penn, and the lyrical Me. Okay, that's a big paragraph. I ain't reading all that. Okay, so there you have it. This is it's more artsy fartsy than I thought, even though I knew it wasn't literally about unaliving girls in California. Even though they're saying it has to do with the obsession with Manson, right? But it's not really about doing that. It might be impressionist. They don't know. It's so artsy, they don't know. Art is open for interpretation. The part that's not that open for interpretation, we're gonna fire the exploding load in the milkmaid maidenhead? What? How do those lines come back to back? Unaliving California Girls and then busting hymens. Like, what are we doing here? What? And then the song goes all dark. That instrumental section was so dark. Most of the time, I was thinking murderous thoughts too. So I'm like, yeah, I could see someone like just walking around to that instrumental when it was like, like walking around to that, just looking for someone to unalive, because that's where I was. I wasn't thinking about busting hymens or anything like that. Listen, so I didn't know what a maidenhead was. It still doesn't make sense, even though they told me what it means. Like, how do you call that a maidenhead, you know? But anyway, that was art.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. Who to go? She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.